Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Here is to show you play the time ago because now recording the time of the game of the third division. Play it actually third time playing with white pieces and a five and a card. You opened up with D4. Now here, first of all, it's late at night, so if I don't sense speaking, make a lot of speaking because of that. There have been some changes. Last video, you guys saw that I was in complete shambles. Am I still in shambles? Pretty much. But now that really happening. Like that. See, if I'm playing against a very young kid, they really know what to expect. It's very I was in a pretty tough game. The white pieces that I've seen in the past with knight f3, so I'm any Joba. A little bit, but I think everything's fine. I don't want to take a lot of time. He goes with e6, and here I was a little bit surprised. I thought we would have g6, to get 6. I still continue. As played f3, g3, don't have. But I have been playing the Kali system, which is different from what I've been playing. It actually isn't. If you guys recall the early ages of this channel, specifically from the first ICC, I used to play this system. I used to play the line where you put this you shadow stuff. See, my opponent goes b6, and here I was already out of prep, but I was still thinking, what the hell is this? I was trying to associate b6 thing with prep. It things particularly with the lines of the Kali lines, but d5, so much out of book here. The engine here loves the b3 system. Bishop b2. Or c4. Just keep system, which is bishop b7. You know, because these b6 lines a lot of times, especially Macaulay, see, get bishop a6 and really what you end up getting is a tempo on the knight is just at my pad. We have bishop d3, bishop b7. They're all normal moves. I don't believe. Of course, this is not the main thing that you face. This is kind of a queen system. e6, bishop b6 kind of setup. So knight bd2. Wait, just my piece My opponent plays bishop d7. Another move. Here it's between bishop e7 or bishop b4 is obvious. C3, b7. And this game is a classical 90 minutes plus 30 seconds bonus time every you make, but I'm spending pretty much no time at all. Is my opponent also spending time at all? Yeah, kind of, but we played white. Like 5 moves. Castle, he castles. Go. So here, the idea of this line is that you want to push e4. I could have pushed e4. Wanted to considering someone with bishop b6 now it's just not like it. So I just queen e2, and my opponent went d5. Really makes me happy. Of course, the engine says I have a smash, but queen e2 with Spanish. D5 makes me happy. Why? Because now we're just in a kind of a main line with this bishop. It kind of surprised me. He goes c5, and now c5 is right. So we are making. So we are being good players. We are doing our. We are not getting out prepped. Here I thought it was very strange. Now, because there are some positions where there are intermediate, right? Here it's a move. Yep, I can see why I didn't. But I didn't go far. I thought going c3. C3 is probably the first move that crossed my mind. It's normally when they played c5. I only play c3. I just stood because in some of the lines, when you push e, and when you push e5, we takes this position. But the issue here is that 5 in some lines black can isolate the d pawn, but you can just take and even one d3 to protect the d pawn. If I just take on c, here my opponent really sharp. So he plays the third best in the position. I really think this is a step in the wrong direction. Because I can take with the knight, I take with the bishop, and now I have the tempo on his bishop. Hey, where you get to take my hand? The engine says that b takes is split. The game is roughly equal. Ideas. Just like 8 is take. I thought what he would have done is he would take with the bishop, or he would take first and then see what happened. He didn't like something. He just took it. He take the knight. And yeah, here is step because now I win a 10. Bishop and a pawn. Let's say, for example, I just select this quotation and win it. Through knight e7, and I just take. Let's say a takes it likely better. Take, takes. Really, an even worse thing happens. Here my opponent goes bishop takes c5, which is a complete hanging of the bishop, and he did hang the bishop. I mean, opponent after the game said it was a calc error, just like my calc slang for calculator does in the exam. Here, yeah, I was kind of happy. I'm not gonna lie. love when they make mistakes because it's just better for us. But yeah, it was just very weird, especially because he takes. But bishop to a 97, the exchange up. Here I went rook d1, tempo 9, and here wasn't thinking a lot in the game, and here like what I spent it 3 minutes of my time, and you're gonna see that okay, we play some moves, bishop e3, we want to trade pieces because we're up full rook. Yep, rook to e7. We try to double the rooks on the d line. Whatever. Knight knight f6. We try bishop g5, just trying to get some um things going on. This 94 no, just goes knight h5, which I just think at the better him. Okay, go right, and we put meant for this. Would I allow that? Queen f6. We just triple stack on the e line. He goes g6 because he is trying to save himself desperately from back. But we are here. He takes a pawn, but here I found a nice combo. He takes the rook check, takes queen d8 check, king goes to g7 and check, and he resigned over because I'm hitting the queen, so you pretty much are forced the queen. Played about like 25 minutes. Okay. I feel like played a nice game here. Oh, it's like no time at all in my classical game. Finished the game in 40 minutes, which is not a lot of time for a classical game. Still 40 minutes. It's not a lot. Yeah. Cool. I don't know if I can review this game. I actually can. Interesting. So, as you can see, we had 93 accuracy. My opponent didn't really play well. Maybe 85. Win that I have. Yeah, he just played nice. Halo suck, which is not that bad anymore. Remember that program I did? I was happy with it, as you can see this video. Then we went in the program until we, yeah, or maybe here was when I recorded the video. We're going, we're honestly trying to go without good wins right now, but I still don't feel super close to also playing in the match house. This, as you can see, I didn't show you, but the team got fifth. It's a middle table finish. It's a good finish. Relegated. These two teams are relegated. against this team. This they did. It was a good performance. 110 yellow flag, I guess. Guys are peaking my back right. Also started strong matches. And I just should leave. I'm gonna just tournament. It has a deadline of description. How do I say? Oh, I have to like I can't find words to describe what I'm trying to think. I don't have English as a discipline anymore, and it's not even called discipline. That's another thing. Subject. I don't have English in a lot of time, but yeah, I, tournament isn't like maybe it's next. Check, check. No, yep, it's next week, and it seems like it's on a Sunday. Ugh, Sundays. Eh, yeah. No, it's not gonna be on next week. What am I saying? It's gonna be on the next weekend. I don't know because the deadline to participate, say that you're gonna I'm in. It's next weekend, and I don't really know if I'm gonna go to it. I can show you. As you can see, there are some good players in it. I shitting myself. Again, I have been having stomach problems. I look like a bucking elephant. No, I don't. I just feel like it, and now it stinks. Okay, very well. Nice. Okay, what I was saying, what was I saying? Oh, as you can see, there are some good players. Some players from my club are going. I'm like, yeah, let's go. It's gonna be fun. But it's a rapid. It's a 10. It's not classical chess. Bummer. But also too bad. I feel confident in classical chess. It feels more personal. When you beat them, it feels when you lose, it's also worse. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm going. Like, probably the hardest so far, if I do go, maybe the thing is, I would be like mid table, like here. I would be like 9, 10 of 20, 8, maybe. When you go up, you have better people than me. When you go down, you have worse people than me. But the worst people than me are not like too bad. They're actually decent, and I don't even know if I can actually beat them. Just never happens. It's all about the input, To me, it kind of is. I would like just to, play good chess. Even if I'm going later, maybe